Okay, so we're here with Kahumoku. We're in Nanakuli, and we are officially creating a Kahumoku collection with the Hawaii National Archive, and we're picking up these materials that will soon be digitized. And so we're just gonna ask you if you want to talk about the materials that you have and the history behind it, and how it came to be, and how you came to be involved in struggle.
Yeah, I started off by finding the life of the Queen and tr- try to get the different facets of her life. And I got all that information from Kekuni Beza, Higo librarian. So I use his library um, to make pictures of the Queen's life and taping them up. You gotta make that tape and stuck them in there. And put 'em. So it was like a montage, and it started to get, hey, all right. People go stop and read this. And so I did them, and I would display them afterwards. And yeah, it was cool where people was looking at her life, her passing and all. Oh, by the way, all the pictures in there of her passing was given to me by James, your husband. So on the top I go a picture of James, honoring him for doing that. So he sent them to me, but when you're an old fart as a dinosaur, so I gotta give them one printer, and it's not cheap at the inks and stuff, but there it is. I made pictures of the Queen's passing. So all that will become the Queen's display. And and it went through a lot of hell because all these panels, they only hooked up with one
Yeah.
clip, and if windy they're gonna be flat. So besides that, I got a good workout.
Chasing paper,
Yeah,
chasing photos.
changing them on the grass. And so I did that for many years, just her life. Then my friend said, maybe your stuff outdated. And oh yeah, and what happened was I got another shootout um, when Mauna Kea started. So I said, oh, this is the Queen's only pa'a. This is her model for stand up. So I was at Mauna Kea at the time when also the Kahuku windmills came out. Whoa! And they all in freights and stuff and getting arrested like Mauna Kea. Whoa! And then Waimanalo Beach Park, where they say get bones of our ancestors, but they still wouldn't dig. So all those trees will coincide with what the Queen's model is. So okay, let's do it as this. So most of, like I say, in all of Hawaii, only you guys get from the start to almost the finish of Mauna Kea, of what the occupiers would print in the newspaper. So it's like, oh, you can go back and reference. And they all chronologically set up. So, all right, I did something new for a change. So the Queen gave me that. So, oh yeah, I can do something that people can still look at. And we're still waiting for the ending, but the beginning and everything is there on the occupier side, I say. So kind of not good that I doing that and it's not my work. It's the work of those that occupy our nation. but still good to hear what they say, because they cannot bring back those words. And and that was good for me. That
Because
did
what
happen.
and what is it that you want? What is it that you see? So you're talking about the timeline. We're just looking at. We haven't gotten to the finish yet. But what is it that you'd like to see at the end, as a result of this kind of work and as a result
Yeah,
of the struggle?
it's kind of funny. You had all this powerful resistance, and the other side saying, "Whoa, watch out! This guy's almost doing the flip, the holy." And, okay, let's just die it down so no more that resistance thing. And I just like say that when I was at the palace and I did the no permit, and he comes in and with their guns and everything, everybody blocking the tent. That was beautiful. See those guys standing up and rising, and then they seen what I was doing, and guess what? With Mauna Kea too. And in a sense, it's like a copy of what I was doing. Hey, I hope you guys, it's sovereign land. So if you're gonna arrest me, no, they're gonna arrest the tent. So for twice, they took the tent away in jail.
But you come back. You keep
Yeah.
coming back. Okay. So maybe that's kind of the point is that no matter what, people are always gonna come back with the history and with the truth. They cannot do anything about that.
Yeah,
The
they
truth is
never
gonna
have
be.
no laws to cover what I was doing. So they have to figure out ways. Oh, okay, now your protest sign gotta be only so small. Yeah. And I started this by making my sign and standing in front of the palace. And I learned that you can't have too much words on your sign because people cannot read them fast enough.
When they're driving by.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
But I felt good, you know.
Educating.
Yeah, finally I got educated. It was like I was also doing my Hawaiian studies at Leeward. And oh, I can speak my language. Should have been at the beginning. So I seen what us old fuss could have accomplished if they never occupy us.
Mm.
And
And that's the thing we can finish.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. So, in other words, I got one calling from the Queen. This is the best I could do. Uh, Life is short, but will I get all the young guys to know the truth and to take our place. Because plenty of our senior warriors are gone. So we need to keep up the fight to get our nation back, to honor our ancestors, yeah, and to love the Queen. And that's the best can do. I made a lot of kupuna places. That's what I count as kupuna. So when I go over there, I can cash them in for the one on bandit. But you gotta think about it that way. Your ancestors are gonna say when you get there, well, what you did for us. What? Oh no, I was too busy enjoying a good life and not caring about my wife. But then if you did that, take care of them and try what you can, oh, should be a blessing should come in. So that's the way I gotta think. And I see my Kahumoku at Colorado Valley, and that guy has some power in the hell. So he will wake me up with, hey, our religion and our nation is still there.
There you go.
I'm gonna quote that. We're gonna quote that at the very end of our video. We're gonna quote you. Okay. So, anything else? Any other question? Okay. Okay, awesome. The Kahumoku collection is gonna be live soon.
Yeah,